Yeah, second
for
week.
Bring It.
Yes.
I love doing it. I just love. That's all I can do. I can just do it with my arms. I can't do anything else with my legs and all that.
The only thing that's resounding from this episode is, Christiana, I love you, Christiana. I'm in there. You know, nobody ain't doing that. You can dance to anybody, Christiana. I'm your parent. But let me say this before we get into the review. Yeah.
Let me talk about a commercial that I saw on Lifetime. When we were looking at this, there was a commercial for Dance Mom, this other show.
Yeah.
And I don't know what part of the state country is in or whatever. But these girls, and I'm not, saying I want to see the girls like this, but these girls have on makeup, their hair's done. It's more of beauty and glamour, and they're more on the Caucasian side. So you have our girls, when it comes to Bring It, hair not done. They're showing us in practice, hair not done. You don't get the glamorous part of it.
So what are you trying to say?
I'm not trying to say nothing. I said it.
Well, does that bother you? Or
yes, it bothered me.
But that's not Lifetime's decisions. That's the
You don't think so?
No, because if Miss D wanted to fix those girls, Coach D, if she wanted to fix those girls up to look like the girls on the other show,
they probably wouldn't have bought that spin because they would have said, "Oh, we already have a show with girls already fixed up.
But
we want the ratchet raunchiness."
But we got a comment from someone, and they were like, are we totally against Bring It? No, I'm not totally against Bring It. It's a show. It is what it is. It's out there. This is somebody's reality.
We want Bring It to bring it. We want our girls, and not saying it's not happening, it's just not being shown. I want it to be shown. I want the mentorship to be shown. I want the sisterhood to be shown. I want the respect for each other and for our parents and for the other people that are involved in the organization to be shown.
It is, but you know what? We got to look with where they're, Jackson, Mississippi. This is their culture. Coach D is who she is. The parents are who they are with their southern talk and everything, their red hairstyles, the instigating. This is somebody's community, somebody's culture. So I can kind of see why people are like, okay, you guys, some people come from this. I came from it. I grew up in the project. I grew up
too. But when you said came from, when are we going to show what we are?
You grew up in the project? Go ahead.
When are we going to show who we are or what we have become to show that we can make it out, to show not this is it.
Yeah.
This is where we're stuck.
Yeah. But I think with Coach D has an establishment there. She's helping young girls. And kudos to that, Coach D. I mean, these young girls could be doing any of everything, but they're here with you. You're giving them a chance to shine, and even their parents to shine too. I understand that. So I'm happy about that. So I'm not going to bash this show like...
No, we're not.
Yeah. But all I remember from this, Christiana. And, it just took me back to childhood because I grew up around people like that.
And we have enough grown people already fighting.
Okay, that seems to bother you, the fights between Coach D and the parents.
I'm a black, beautiful woman. And even with our show on YouTube, when we did the light skin, dark skin, but what we focused on too in that show is about being a woman and the competition we have already. Like we compete with each other or for the same man because it's so few far in between or whatever.
But the fights with these parents were over the kids. And it's like when you mess with somebody's kids and they're caring for the kid, of course the parent knows that. Exactly, yeah. So this wasn't like they were fighting over a man or something like we see on these other reality shows. The parents were saying, hey, you ain't going to talk to her like that. And I can understand that. Coach D was saying, if you're going to get cut, you're going to get cut. The parent was like, no, she's doing the dance. She's learning it. And then we saw later in this episode where Coach D went back and she called her parent and apologized. But I think leading up to that with all of the getting in the face and the yelling and the hitting Coach pushing her and then hitting upside the head, I mean, you went too far with that. You don't have to do all that.
Hopefully, as time goes on and more episodes are shown, that it will get better. We will see, the beauty of it. And I like the kids feeling, the sense of belonging to something that they feel is great.
Exactly.
Or whatever. So I like that.
So the kids went up against in battle the Prancing Tigerettes, which was the group, and that's what they were going up, and they were kind of getting ready for the competition. Coach D was like, okay, you know who we're going up against. Sometimes they beat us, sometimes we beat them, so we really got to bring it. And she was just like, in her own way, she was drilling the girls like, hey, we got to do it. We got to make this happen. I'm going to be hard on you. You got to make every wink bigger, every head popping bigger, all that kind of stuff. She wants them to get in there and to do it. And in some kind of way, being molded like this is going to help them when they get to be adults. Yeah, they're going to know, work hard, you got to do it, you got to put in blood, sweat, and tears to make your dreams, not only with dancing, but hey, with working, with life. I mean, if anything's worth having, it's worth working for. And I think that's what Coach D is getting the girls ready for. I think what the parents are doing is the parents are saying, hey, you know, she's yelling with my kids, she's doing all this, so, you know, let me intervene because that's my baby.
Or like this other parent that came out flat out on camera said, I like instigating, I like causing and stirring up stuff.
Okay, that's good.
So let me go in here and start this and let me tell what such and such said about such and such.
Okay, that's ghetto, but here's the thing. It wouldn't be a reality show if they didn't have that. It wouldn't bring drama. No one would be interested in this if you didn't have that. And like we've heard on other reality shows, people in production say, hey, go do this, go do that, go do that.
When are we going to say that enough is enough of showing us in this light? When are we going to say that? When are we going to stop saying? We are not going to say that
as Americans.
And when are we going to stop saying that? We don't want drama. We want positivity. When are we gonna say that?
But here's the thing: we as Americans are not gonna say that. Let me play the devil's advocate here, just to state somebody else's, you know, another side of it. Because Americans, plenty of people are working. Mom and dad are working. When they get home, you know, they want to relax. They want to suspend their minds into some other type of, you know, something else that's going on. So what do you do instead of that? You look at reality TV. You look at these people act the fool. It's not showing the best image, but it's an image that's out there. So of course they're not gonna, you know, no one wants to sit and, you know, watch their own network all the time. No, you know, disrespect to Oprah, but people want variety. I want to watch it too, but I want Sports Center. Then you hear the athletes acting out. Then after that, you go over to different stations. People want variety. And that's what makes it go around. These production people are making money. Coach D, the parents and the kids are getting a little cut off of the money.
But there's really no variety. That's the thing. It's
a variety that's being given to us.
It's one own and 50,000 shows that showing you acting a fool. Well, there's no variety in that.
But here's the thing. With this episode, I think it was really good. I think, you know, the girls, Coach D showed that she is a boss and she's trying to get these girls together. She showed the parents, hey, I'm running an organization here. If these girls want to be a part of it,
they gotta come with it. Gotta bring it. Beyonce is trying to ban the word bossy.
Oh, sorry. I don't know.
But you said it right. You said she's a boss. I am the boss. I'm not bossy.
Okay, yeah.
That's another show.
Exactly. So Coach D is saying, hey, we gotta bring it when we come in here, and if y'all want to be a part, and that's what she's doing. And the parents, now they're understanding. We seen, you know, she's telling the parents, I'm not gonna yell back and forth with you, which is something that you women do have bad, and I got on you about that today. I'm going back and forth, man, crazy. But it's like,
but it's not with another woman. It's with you guys.
Yeah, but I'm digging Bring It. You know, shout out to Coach D. You're doing your thing out of Jackson, Mississippi.
We appreciate it.
The dancing doll. So keep it up.
Anyone that takes their time out of their schedule
to help kids.
Yeah,
exactly. To help kids.
We do appreciate that.
I definitely appreciate that. So you get nothing but love from Dawson on this end. So that was our take on this season, this episode 2. You know, really drilling the girls to make it happen. And like I said, with the aunt in the car with her was the little girl and explaining to her, I love you. I've been there for you. I don't like it when nobody. That was a good scene for me. Like, that was reality for me, because I know parents who are like that. And I know I've had guardians in my life who said that to me. I'm not going to let nobody hurt you. You like my heart. You know, and I thought that was good. So that was reality to me.
Yep. But in 3 years from now, when we see a bunch of positive TV, just remember that Denise said it. And we'll come back.
I'm going to tell you, there's going to be positive, there's going to be negative. People want a variety.